Alright, so we're getting near Ron's cabin, and you notice it by its color, which I still don't even know what the color is exactly. But it's kind of like a 70s neon green lime.
So here we are.
Picture the color of that. Ron's little cottage.
I like to see Zan walking into my cabin.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, handsome.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Feel good and strong.
Man, what a place to come up for to be a boy and be a young man, to have this place.
And then Dad, you know, he was always hiking and exploring stuff, and he'd have all these friends that would come up here and he'd take them hiking and fishing. And I mean, you know, I grew up in a world that I thought represented the whole planet.
That everybody got to do stuff like that.
Yeah, that everybody was nice, like the people around my parents and my family. I learned differently about that once I got in the Navy. The Navy helped me get my feet on the ground.
One thing, Ron, I remember when I came in for the first time, you were sitting on this table right here tying, and I was looking through the window, and there were a bunch of men standing around you.
Well, that was before you even came in the house then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I remember I walked in and you greeted me, and probably within about an hour you told the story about these pictures of your dad. And you know, a river runs through it. They talk about the father and the relationship where he was a minister. And,
yeah. You know, Zan, when I saw that movie halfway through it, I thought, hey, this movie's about my family. It's up there in Colorado instead of Montana. It's the Big Thompson River instead of the Big Eagle or whatever it was. I can't remember the river they fished on there. But, you know, I looked at those pictures up there of Grandpa holding Ryan and Craig, you know.
Yeah.
And then on the lower left-hand corner of that one of him holding them, they're out there on Bear Lake, and you can just see how lucky my boys are to have a grandpa like him and a grandmother like they had too, as far as that goes.
Yeah.
And that picture of Dad in the middle at the top, that was taken over off the Roaring River before the Lawn Lake flood.
One thing you got to look at is just the tour of the cabin, because in and of itself, you know, I told you when I first came here, I was thinking a lodge, you know, like.
Yeah, that was funny. You know, Zan was really disappointed when he drove up the driveway. He thought, well, we're going to get into a lodge like those big, rich, you know, the Tiger Woods goes fishing up in Montana.
Which is funny, because surprisingly, I probably would have, you know, disappointed in the sense of where's everyone going to sleep, which we ended up sleeping outside in tents and stuff. But I think what I've really come to appreciate is just the character of this place and the pictures that are up here. And it's just, it's you know, I mean, even the wood paneling, you know, I mean, I think that was pretty popular in the 70s.
Yeah.
Kind of like this shirt that you've got on too, right? I'm just kidding.
You know, let me talk to you about Zan's taste, okay? Now, Zan's talking about my shirt here, okay? I went to the Angler's Covey this fall.
What color is that? I think that matches your house.
It does. It matches the paint on the house.
See this real quick.
That's why I bought it, because it matches the paint on the cabin.
I think we could change it right up against this.
Camo.
Ron, I can't see anymore, buddy. You're invisible. Oh man, I didn't know they make that. That's Sims. That's,
you know how much
this
thing cost? This was $129.
That's the problem. Close today, right?
$129. Now Zan's got all of his taste in his mouth. At least it's good taste.
But you think that for a shirt that color, it would at least go on sale pretty soon, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wore this still in the Caribbean, and it worked really well.
Well, that's probably the right place for it.
Because that's what I bought it for, and I thought, you know, fishing down there is tough. I mean, I'm double hauling on these great big flies, these shrimp patterns,
Yeah.
And every now and then, I forget to get the line off to the side. I'll bring the line too far over my head. On the back cast, that fly traveling about 600 miles an hour, and it's about 3 ounces of metal goes.
And I need to make a quick note that anything that Ron says, you divide that. So 600 miles an hour is probably
300 miles.
Okay.
And then you got to get this.
Fish worship. Is it wrong? Ron, did you put this on because you knew we were coming?
Well, sort of. I mean, I have some entertaining stuff for you guys.